Hey guys, this is Dave Young, and I'm here to show you the latest version of Announcr, which I've been working on off and on for a week or so. 2 weeks, I forget. I'm going to just set this far away. So what you can see here is this is the main screen. You saw as it was coming in that I logged in with my Facebook ID, and that's grabbing some profile information from me. So first thing I want to show you is what that profile screen looks like. So in the profile section, you can choose from different varieties of names. These are all options that are coming out of a database, so that you can choose the style of the name that you want to have show up in an audio announcement, and some things we're going to do with unlocking some nicknames or just choosing a random choice from this stuff. So we have a few different options for profiles. You've got different titles that you can choose. I'm going to be master this time. Let's see, I'm going to be from, that's where I'm from, that got pulled out of Facebook. And it couldn't pull my job out of Facebook. There's an empty option here, but that's okay. I'll fix that soon enough. I'm just going to pick some options here. And I've added sound effects as well. Let me just turn my volume up a bit. Oh, you can't actually hear the volume on this very well. That's okay, because I'm recording. So these are basically different sound effects that will show up in the location when we play different things. And you'll also be able to pick intro music. To keep things simple right now, I have just chosen to duplicate the sound effects list. So that all feeds into kind of a profile. And you can see here that all that stuff shows up at the bottom of the screen. It says what will be in your announcement. So now that you've set up a profile, you can kind of turn things on and off if you just don't want them to show up in an announcement. And whenever you make a change to this sort of stuff, it says status approved under there. It'll actually go out to the server and figure out, based on the rules of the location, is the message too long? Do we not allow custom announcements? So right at the top it says enter a custom message, because I could add to this announcement. And of course it'll give you a couple play buttons so you can hear what the little sound effects and things like that sound like. But for now I'm just going to turn all this stuff on. And actually I'm going to put my name back to the regular style. Okay, and let's see. Okay, so I also have locations coming out of a database using GPS coordinates. So there's a few that I've set up here, and I live up here in New Hampshire. So I have set up some fake ones based on real GPS coordinates. What happens is if I pick, for example, CVS, this is set up as an organization in the database. An organization has locations, and each location can have different devices. Those locations also have announcement messages. So as I'm kind of driving around or walking around, whatever, if I get within a very close location, about 100 feet or so, it's keeping track of my GPS. You can see that at the bottom of the screen above the profile history and help buttons. It's doing like a 3-second refresh on my GPS coordinates. I'll be getting rid of that debug information, of course, sooner or later. But as we walk around, if it gets if I'm near something, and if I get near enough to a place, it'll actually show me, okay, I'm near, and let's see what that looks like. So I'm within 30 feet, so it's going to verify my location to make sure I stay still.
Welcome to CVS Hillsborough.
Okay,
Dave.
And what you couldn't
It's
hear,
quarterly
because I'm
extra
recording
time.
and the microphone
See
is
you inside.
covering the sound, is that it played an announcement. It said, welcome back to CVS, it's extra bucks time. And I'm also pushing forward a list of promotions. So basically, this is like you rolled into the parking lot, and the app comes up and plays a little audio announcement and gives you some promotions. Maybe it's telling you about some cool stuff that's going on inside. It gives you a coupon, or whatever it is that the business wants to promote. And this stuff will all go into your history. So now that I'm there, it's going to tell me that I could do an announcement now. So this is where I could actually play an announcement, and that will go inside the location. There's going to be, it's basically a smart speaker without a microphone attached to it, hooked up to the cloud. set to this location. So if I hit the Announce Me Now button, it's going to play the announcement at this location. It's a fake location I've set up. And I have it running on my computer. You should be able to hear it.
Master Dave Young, from New Bedford, Massachusetts, has graced us with his presence. He is a crazy dude. He likes swimming in the rain, and he once was woken up from a nap by a mama rattlesnake and her babies. Welcome back to CVS, Dave.
Okay, so that's the full announcement with all the different pieces. At the end, it said, welcome back to CVS, Dave. That's because each location also has, they basically have two different types of messages that they can play. One is an outside message when you first arrive and you're in your car or whatever. And the other is inside. It can tag that along. The inside message is heard over a loudspeaker, so everybody nearby can actually hear that. That's the whole concept of being treated like royalty, making a royal entrance or whatever. And there's a location cooldown, so I have different timers going on to make sure that it's for the demo. I can do it quite often, but so if I go away and come back, or if I'm shopping around, it doesn't play the announcement over and over and over again. So if I get rid of some of these options, like I'll take care of that, get rid of that, and get rid of the door smash, and announce myself again.
Master Dave Young, from New Bedford, Massachusetts, has graced us with his presence. He likes swimming in the rain. Welcome back to CVS, Dave.
Okay, so you can see that I was able to just change my default options, send another announcement down, and that worked just fine. So there's a lot more to add here, but it's super exciting. You can be walking around, and businesses can basically tell you a little bit about what's going on, and send you promotions, tell you about local events that are going on, whatever. I'm going to be adding more stuff in soon, like a checkout sort of sync up so that we can get messages coming out. Yeah, so this is a lot of fun to work on so far, and it looks like it's going to be providing some pretty significant value to businesses. So thanks for watching this whole thing, and stay tuned for the next update soon.